shit. Rootin' tootin' up in this piece, buddy. Outlaw Territory. Woo! All right, do me a favor. Check out Lowbrow Saints Tattoo Collective, 3456 Minnehaha Avenue, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Contact for availability via Instagram. .com/Lowbrow Saints Tattoo Collective. And let me see here. We got Saturdays. They usually do their walk-in. Tons of flash down there. Great new shop. Wide open floor plan in that place. Lots and lots and lots of flash. Go check it out again. 3456 Minnehaha Avenue in Minneapolis. Check them out, and you'll love them. They're good people, man. I actually absolutely love those guys. If you're looking for some fancy guitars, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Let me see here. Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. 9100 85th Avenue North, Suite 100, Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Give them a call at 763-350-2191. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, or www.theshredden.net. If you're looking for some design work, Narwhal Design Solutions, Justin Boney, Facebook, Instagram, the World Wide Web. Don't text me right now, you dirty bastards. Let me see here. And Justin Boney at gmail.com. He's done a ton of work for people around town and outside of town, all kinds of brewery stuff, all that other fancy stuff. Hit him up if you're looking for some design work. I'm fumbling all over my words. That's great. That's what happens when you smoke pot all day at work. Oh, wait, sorry, Rob. I want to give mad love and shout out to the Carlsons. It is their 30th wedding anniversary today. Much love to those guys. Want to give a thanks to Outlaw Saints for doing the podcast last week. We did Outlaw Territory. I believe that's the title track from these cats. That's the title track, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah. It was fantastic, man. I absolutely love it. Welcome. How's it going?
Oh, we're doing good.
Good.
We're doing great.
Welcome back, man.
Yeah, it's been
if you guys
quite a while.
Didn't get to see the original episode, we did 315 not that long ago, actually. And you guys were working on all this material and talking about that material the last time you were on, correct?
Yeah.
In the process of really breaking it down, I think you were really working hard on it and getting things.
Is that just this past March?
I believe so.
No.
No, wasn't it last year?
It was I think we were here July, either July or August of last year.
Yeah, it's been a year. It's been a year.
It's been a while.
Yeah. But after that, you guys were doing, guys were posting your practices and the whole process and everything through this whole deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of that. Yeah, it was a really, really long writing process. Yeah. But we got through it.
You guys sounded like you had a lot of great ideas in the mix. When we talked last time, I know there was a lot of ideas. I'm not sure how many songs you guys said at that time you had in the mix.
I mean, just in general, how many kind of demo songs we have. It's quite a bit, but a lot of times it's tricky, whittling down.
Right.
Well, and I think all the stuff we were posting was just kind of random jams. It's nothing we've actually incorporated into the project or anything.
That's even cooler.
Yeah. It's kind of improv jams.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Gives them a little taste of what may be coming, huh?
Maybe.
Or just whatever we're doing that day.
Mm-hmm. That's fantastic, man. I think that's a really cool idea. I want to do, let me see here, dude. So you guys just had your release show not that long ago, 2 weeks ago or some shit? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was June 5th. Yeah,
so
Friday, June 5th.
2 weeks ago.
At Amsterdam Bar and Hall in St. Paul.
Are you promoting a show that nobody can go to anymore?
I'm just letting people know where it was.
How did the show? How did it go? How was the showing? It was
pretty wild.
How was everything?
Showing wise was kind of what we expect, sort of what we did for our other album release.
Yeah,
around 60-ish, 70-ish. Yeah, it was a good time.
Now, do they split the room like they used to? Do they close it off so it's a little bit smaller?
Yeah. So it was closed off. It feels better that way.
Mm-hmm.
And we had Perth, Giant's Knife, Lilac and Lotus, and Wakefield. All there.
All fantastic bands.
Oh, yeah. It was phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And then, shortly thereafter, you guys went to the aquarium or something?
Yeah, we were at the aquarium last Friday, with Wolf Mask. They came out with us, and then Broken Broadway Dreams, local band, and then Cathosis. which that was like their third show. They were a local band too. They're like doomy, kind of little thrashy, like really good.
Yeah.
They're really solid.
What were they called?
Cathosis.
Cathosis. Huh?
Yeah, definitely check them out.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's their the Pursuit area too, right? All those cats from Pursuit are up in that Fargo area,
so.
right? That's pretty sweet, man. I've yet to hear that band. I'm glad you kind of turned me on to that one. That's cool, especially if they're just starting. So those cats, those early bands, so did they start the show?
Yeah, Cathosis opened up. They were pretty solid.
Did they have a good following for a younger band?
Not really. It was a few of the locals, and we saw some of the guys that we'd seen at the last couple shows we played there, and they came out again. It was a fun time.
Do you guys have other touring stuff planned to go on this album so far? You working on other dates?
No.
So our next thing is just Rockfest, July 18th.
Yeah, I actually have that flyer. I could just pop that up real. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me flip that. I could just do this real quick. There it is. And that is you guys are playing what on the Limp Bizkit day, right?
No,
Offspring Day.
Offspring Day. Yeah.
Offspring, Hailstorm, The Pretty Reckless, Hollywood Undead, Bad Flower. That's a pretty good day to do that shit.
Yeah.
This is a pretty solid lineup, right?
Oh, totally.
Let me take a look at that.
I mean, Gojira on Thursday is going to be nuts.
Yeah. You guys get to go do the whole fest or what?
We could, but I think we're only just going out for the one day. Just with other life stuff going on, it's kind of hard to
take off 3 days to do a whole deal. And
and I just can't do festivals anymore. Like, or at least like the whole span of one. I've done a few just like one day things. Like I've went to Warped Tour and what was that other hip hop one that they did at Canterbury Downs? I don't remember.
I can't remember what it was called. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, but I've done like both of those, and like that's just past the threshold of like what I can do. Like I love music, but a whole damn day of it is it gets a little exhausting.
Oh, for sure.
And also a pale person. Even I got sunburnt in like overcast skies.
They say that's some of the harshest UV rays though when overcast skies.
You never think about it, but sometimes I forget to put on sunscreen. And I'm like, it's cloudy, it's fine.
Yeah,
I've started to fade from Sonic Temple. I went out for one day and I didn't wear sunscreen or anything, just red.
Holy smokes, man!
It was brutal, but it was fun.
I'm starting to peel from working on a rooftop a week ago.
I get that at least a couple times. Yeah. I'm Hispanic too, and I tan pretty well for the most part. Mm-hmm. But as I've gotten older, I feel like my skin's not holding up like it used to be. Yeah. I'm not out in the sun as much as I used to be too. You know what I mean? So, how about the writing process with this particular album? How was that different lengthwise? Like, how did it? Were ideas flowing readily, or were
somehow? Or I guess I don't know. Maybe it was a recording process that was a lot longer than I felt like it was. But
well, kind of. So, I think one of the songs we'll play later, "High Stakes Saloon," that was like the first one that Jared had written, and that was with all the Golden Heart stuff.
Okay.
So when we were working on that past album, he had this other song, and we were like, I heard it, and I'm like, wow, it's an awesome song, and it's ridiculous, and I want to play it, but I don't think it fits in this album. And it felt just kind of, it's got this sort of like flamenco almost feel to it. It's got like that kind of samba part or whatever. And I was like, kind of, I don't know, we could do like Cowboys. So we just held on to that one song till after that whole album was done. We did that and then started writing some other stuff around it, kind of getting the idea of like, the spaghetti western kind of cinematic vibe.
All right, so now you segue to the part that I was wanting to ask, because I have a theory. Okay, I now I'm like, how do they go from like the pirate theme to like the cowboy theme? And my thought was, they're fucking time travelers. That's what it is.
That's kind of an early thing that Craig was kind of.
And I was, it hit me right away. I was like, wait a second. There's only one way they could do this, And I'm like, Yeah, they're fucking time travelers, man. They're they're sonic time travelers. That's what it is. They're searching for a sound, man. And that, like you hit it on the head. Like it has elements, and you put it in your head. Like, hey, we could do some cowboy shit like this. So how did that idea come up? How did you change the whole?
Well, I don't know. It's just kind of, so I guess it comes from like our adventure metal idea.
Yeah.
Originally, it was just kind of like, oh yeah, we're kind of monsters, general adventuring thing, and the pirate like storyline kind of emerged from that. But I've still had that idea of like, it's just kind of general adventure stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try like different, I don't know, genres. Of
it's almost like we've been the last two things we've been leaning a lot more into a bit of like the cinematics of it and all that, and kind of leaning more into like, at least for our studio music, like kind of bringing you into a world like with sound effects and all that stuff. And it kind of opens up possibilities of other things we can do. Like there's stuff that are kind of like influenced by movies where you're throwing in like actual like movie quotes and like samples and all that. But like writing stuff that's kind of based around like or inspired by like movies and stuff, and you can go a lot of different directions with it.
Yeah, because I think at the time I was just like watching a lot of old westerns and just
like what? Tell me some good ones.
I mean, The Good,
watching?
the Bad, and the Ugly,
Nice.
and like Once Upon a Time in the West, and Fistful of Dollars. Just kind of those spaghetti western things. The Quick and the Dead is a really good one too. And I don't know, it's cool idea, fun. And then so I guess. Yeah, thinking about like the time travel and, do we tie this into the Pirates storyline? Is it the same crew in both? But this, we kind of ended up more, I was thinking like, we're doing like an EP. There's a few less songs. Maybe they're just kind of like vignettes of different things. So they kind of turned into that.
Yeah.
So like Outlaw Territory, the first one we did, it's basically about a like train robbery.
Okay.
Yeah. So like that on the album.
I see the
art.
train. Yeah, that's what I was just going to ask you. So I have the cover up on the screen right now. So you have the train going off the rails up there on the right.
Yeah. So
what's on the left? Just the desert?
Yeah. So that one's just like the desert, which comes from Ride Hard, which is the second one, and that's about like this gang of bounty hunters going after the guy who was leading the gang for the train robbery. So there is a little bit of connection, but not like a full kind of story.
Yeah.
Just a few little like weaving threads, I would say.
And then it looks like you got the dead man's hand down there, aces and eights, right?
That's right.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
That's what that's.
Yeah. So
supposed
that's
to symbolize.
High Stakes Saloon is just kind of this, dude who goes into saloon cheating at cards, gets caught, and
Gets
bar fight
shanked.
breaks out. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does get shot actually in it. Yeah.
Well, Johnny Ringo, where you going with that? That's fantastic, dude. I love it. That's cool. That's one of my favorite things. I love westerns. I love that whole theme. I was very intrigued when I saw it. I was like, hey, where are they going with this? What's going on here? Instantly time traveler. That's all I could think. I was like, time traveling, time bandits. You guys are little people that are playing these giant guitars.
And it's also kind of fun and interesting to write from a different perspective. Like, I kind of wrote the structure of Outlaw Territory and the intro track of the album, which is basically just like a spaghetti western, like kind of jam. And like that was kind of the whole thing that I went into writing it, was like the song was literally titled Spaghetti until like we finally put lyrics on it, 3 weeks before it was put out. And like having an actual like path to go off of, because sometimes we just write songs with no like scope of anything, but having like an actual like, this one's going to be spaghetti, so I'm going to throw in a bunch of like Telecaster, Fender Deluxe reverb like sounds to it, and like the whip cracking and all like the old school spaghetti western score stuff. And
it's shit. They had some really cool stuff back in the day too. That's what is the that one is just top notch, dude. You know
that was actually the whistling on Outlaw Territory was James from Marrow.
Nice.
Yeah,
we had that just kind of tucked in there a little bit.
Yep.
same little like similar melody line, getting those like timbres and the ideas from the cinema, and
that's awesome, man.
Swirl it all in.
So where did you guys record this whole thing at?
Yeah, so that was and I guess that's kind of why the process took so long.
Yeah.
So we always practice in my basement, and the last album we just recorded in my basement.
Mm-hmm.
So got married, bought a new house, moved during this whole time.
Yeah.
So it was just kind of uprooting our whole practice and studio space.
So you'd have to rebuild the whole thing, or?
Yeah, pretty much.
But now much better, cooler?
Oh, yeah. I haven't done like the full remodel of the place, but just kind of moving everything and getting settled again. And that just takes a while, takes energy. And
But we record drums at Craig's, and then everything else is pretty much just done at my house, in my studio room.
Very cool.
We did, for this one, we did acoustic guitar.
Oh, yep.
And upright piano.
Piano, yep.
Tons of auxiliary percussion too. And did all that stuff at my house. Yeah.
So it was just really bouncing back and forth between the places and shooting tracks between.
I mean, my rig is like a laptop, so I can just pick it up and bring it over. He's got our whatever X32 for live sound and stuff, so we can just record through that and get everything set up.
Interface, all the mics, all the stands.
Oh my God, I totally forgot that you're a sound guy, Craig.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to really bother you after this show.
Please
I have issues, and I want to figure out what my issue is.
I would love to help.
It's just an XR18, so you already know what the fuck you're doing. So you're just going to go, man, you're dumb.
No.
You know, are you still doing sound? You still doing sound at different places or what?
Doing church work now, on staff there, but doing not as much freelancing.
How does a guy get a job at a church like that? Like, is it a church that you go to, attend quite a bit, or what?
It's one that's, I attend now basically because I'm on staff there. But I started at like volunteering at church out of college and just kind of have done that in addition to all the other freelancing stuff. So,
nice.
Yeah.
There's some video shit that I'd really like to get into, and I'm just kind of trying to figure. I know that a lot of churches do online stuff these days, and if that's the way to do it, is to volunteer, whatever. That'd be something. I ran into it now. Well, I just did a podcast with William McLeod from Minnesota Music Note. I don't know if you guys know that guy yet.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, Minnesota Music Note's another podcast like this, and the dude's got a great podcast studio. He actually offers services for people to start podcasts. So he allows people to come in and build their studio in his spot. So he's got like a pretty open floor plan and all that.
Yeah.
But we were talking about that, and I was so curious about it. You know what I mean? I set all this shit up myself. So I'm like, I'd love to like learn more about it, but I don't really know too many people that are involved in the audio video area of shit,
Yeah. I actually I'm in the process of wrapping up like this whole other like system overhaul, and it's tons of video infrastructure. And,
wow. Yeah. It's crazy stuff, man. If you know it, it's I mean, you guys know it. When you're building studio stuff, it's got to be, now you're doing software, you're putting it on your computers, and then it's like what, mega uploads for like patches and things that you want to use. And
well, I mean, all the stuff,
even like, at least for me, I do all like the mixing and stuff and recording. So for me, it's really just like for like live backing tracks. We just went through like before our release show, like, all right, what do we want in our backing tracks? Like, all right, this cool little like lead part can be tucked in there, and I just print like a stereo track of everything that's not us playing and all that we want for like backing tracks.
Now, how do you set it with a trigger that way, or do
we also just print out a click track? So it's just two audio tracks, click track, and then the stereo backing tracks.
Goodness.
And then we just throw them into our session, press play, and
so
just leave it at that.
Playing live, we use Reaper. Yeah, just have those audio tracks going, and then I've also got MIDI tracks for the lighting cues that we do. And then with this, we just incorporated some projectors of like video content that I edited, and just dumping that into our session. And we hit play at the beginning, and then it just plays through. And I mean, during practice, we'll kind of figure out, well, yeah, how much time do we need
Dude, wait, hold on a second. How the fuck do you set up MIDI through that to lights to cue everything like that? That's insane to me.
Yeah, so Reaper, and then there's another software program I use called QLC, which is, what is it, like Quality Lighting Control Plus or something. It's free software.
That's the software that they use at the Skyway, right? That's the one that was at the Skyway?
No.
Okay.
No, that one, yeah, Skyway I think has Grand May. Yeah, that's another whole
other
system,
fucking ball of worms.
Yeah, this thing, it's just internal on my computer, just internal routing.
You just tell it where to go.
A little dongle on the end to talk to the lights, and
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy how, dude. And now you were telling me.
Press play, everything is just automated.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to incorporate my live rig just to.
Yeah, do some patch changes.
Yeah, so I don't have to press anything. Well, actually, I'll still be doing shit just because why not? But pressing less things, but also doing more with patch changes.
Right.
I could probably lose focus of what I'm doing, trying to hit like 10 different things.
Right.
Where have a computer do it, then I can just focus on one thing.
you have an escape route though. If something goes wrong,
like I can just
cut
override it. I can pull the MIDI out and just do it all manually if need be. Like if things go haywire.
See, that would absolutely terrify me. I would be going nuts as a front man if I knew that there's something about control when it comes to that. You know what I mean?
It's scary in a sense of like. So one of the last bands I did, I actually like implemented this a little bit more, Common Choir.
Yeah.
But it was on a very simple scale of like the pedal that I had was programmable, but there wasn't like much to it. Like most of the songs were all just like distorted bass tone all throughout. Maybe at the end, like heavy fuzz tone or something, and that was it. But like the first couple passes of doing that where things were automated, I was like, ooh, that's scary, but it did everything
that's why you do practice.
Yeah.
So is it like are you talking about now? Is this a tone emulator that you're using? Is it able to? How does the software?
It's like a Quad Cortex or an Axe FX, but this is actually a Dark Glass put out like their own version of that. That's bass specific.
This big?
I mean, it's like this
pretty
big.
much.
Isn't that what their amps are like? Super tiny and like you could put them in your fucking wallet and shit like that.
Yeah, like their pedals and stuff. But I really like their bass distortion stuff, and they got like all their models.
I've heard nothing but good shit about that stuff.
They got all their models and all their things like loaded into this, so like it sounds good. It has everything that I use in it, plus like their models of like other bass amps and stuff that not many of the other things like Quad Cortex and Axe FX have, because they're more focused on guitar.
Right.
Whereas this is focused on bass.
Wow. That's fucking awesome, man.
But yeah, like just going through and programming that to do all the things I want it to do and more. Like even going through older songs, like, ooh, I could add this to this. Like I can add delay to this part that I never would have thought about adding delay to, because
I swear to God, it seems to me the older I get, when I see something like that, my mind goes absolutely every which way, because I'm like, you could use it for this, you could use it for that. You know what I mean? That freaking 3D printer over there, dude, is ridiculous. So my wife wanted to get back into music. She's like, I was giving her a hard time because my daughter is I noticed my daughter is very much like I am, where she will wake up and turn music on and like she'll rock it all day, man. You know what I mean? She has to have music. She's always singing. She's always dancing. Where my wife, not so much. She doesn't do that very much, but she used to. Like my middle daughter said, Mom used to just rock out when we were cleaning. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why don't you do that anymore? And she's like, because we got these little Bluetooth things, you know? And she's like, they're not much louder than your phone are, you know? And she's like, we need a stereo. So I'm like, I should build a stereo at the house. So I'm like, we got this little cubby above our fireplace. So I'm like, I'll get a couple shelf speakers and, get a little thing. And I'm like, I don't want to. I found this little amp that's like this big. You know what I'm saying? 100 watt. And dude, it's insane. It sounds so good. So I'm like, I'm looking at, how can I make a case for this thing? You know what I mean? A 3D printer. I printed like 7 of these cases. None of them fit. You know what I mean? Because I don't know what people are not taking the right specs. I like without the covers that come with it. Didn't fit in there. They too long this way. You know what I mean? I found one case. I just printed it for my wife over there. It's super dope. Looks like a little PS2, like the old school black thing. You know what I mean? It stands straight up. It's dope. It's like this big. I just printed little knobs for it too.
That's awesome.
But that's how it is, man. You find something and you're like, holy shit, I could do that with it. I could get to it. You know?
Yeah. Like you unlock a lot more potential with like adding the adding the computer into it, which you shouldn't always rely on it, but like it's cool to have that option. And if you have everything like laid out correctly, it should work.
Yeah, and then you can just like focus on the performance and actually like embodying the music more than having to worry about, I got to hit this at this time, and you can just
I can imagine too, if folks that are like adding that extra little magic in there too. You know what I mean? Weird sound effects or anything cool. If you could time it out right, it'd be really awesome. You know, but. It's cool to have that breakout plan in case something goes sideways. I know back in the day when triggers were starting to be a thing, when they first started. I remember playing a show in Fargo, in Mandan actually, and dude it was a tiny little stage, man, and kicked the kick drum and it set all of his triggers off, and he had to like try to adjust it on the fly. No good. He ended up playing somebody else's acoustic kit. He was hating it because I know how you guys are. I know I'm not a I don't play an instrument. I never did when I was in music, but I know how particular you guys are with certain things. Like I got to bring my head. I got to bring this speaker, specifically these four. You know what I mean? Like that tone is so important. That's what you build your whole sound on, man. You know what I mean? Now, as far as sound, have you guys been bouncing around? Has there been tweaks with this particular album? Has there been any changes in the writing process or any new things that may spark creativity?
Well, I guess guitar-wise, we were trying like the baritone.
Oh, yeah. I got a baritone guitar because...
Yeah, we were doing actually quite a bit different with this one.
We used a lot of different guitars that I have. Like I have a Telecaster, which got to have that if you're doing like cowboy spaghetti.
Right. It's important, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's kind of the groove.
The sound.
Right?
Yeah.
I have my grandpa's old Gibson ES335, which I think we use for something on that.
I think Saloon Scuffle or High Stakes Saloon. Sorry.
Yeah. High Stakes Saloon, the Bossa Nova
title?
part.
Yeah.
That was
the working title. It just flows a lot better.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was going to say, like, sort of along the idea of each song is sort of like this vignette. I think we had a like different guitar sort of as a feature almost on each song. So like Outlaw Territory is the Telecaster, and then Ride Hard, it was like the acoustic guitars.
Yeah.
And we were implementing the baritone.
Well, I think the baritone's on.
Is that on everything?
All of them, but
okay. I don't even remember what I played.
Different things like. Yeah, there's a baritone, and then I even took the Telecaster and put what's called a Nashville tuning set on there, which is basically a 12-string set, but only just the high string. So it's in standard tuning, but it's all like octave up sounding, and
now
it sounds really cool as like a layer with all the other guitars.
Yeah,
like very shimmery and
gotcha.
Yeah, it adds a lot of depth to it.
There is something in the High Stakes Saloon that I actually was like, what the hell on that, into that solo that I think it's the end part of it where it kind of it sounds like it speeds up. It almost sounds like piano.
Yes, it is.
It is piano.
Yeah, so that one,
dude, that is a trick on my ear because I was like, wait a second, what the? And then at the very end of it, it sounded like a guitar doing the bends on it. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to. Yeah, we'll point that out when we listen to it, like, because it is piano in that part, and I do double that on guitar.
Yeah, my ears didn't fail me. Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, that song was wild. Getting that piano was a trip. So we literally, I found a free piano on like Facebook Marketplace.
No shit.
Jared and I like got a trailer, went down to Shakopee to get it. This was sometime last summer. It was. I think the windiest day. We were having like absurd gusts, and we're in this open trailer hauling this upright piano that's like 100 years old. It's been like restrung and like all innards, but it's an old West piano basically. Threw it on the trailer, driving down like 169 from Shakopee to Burnsville. Just gusts of wind. The top flew open a couple times. We had to like stop and strap it down, and got it all for that one part of the song.
Yeah, literally just like a minute of.
Yeah. And then what'd you do with it?
It's sitting in my basement.
Is it just gonna sit there forever?
Pretty much, yeah.
If we ever need to play piano on it.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Is it out of tune? Is it still in tune?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
pretty out of tune. Yeah. I mean, it's close, but
yeah, I think in general, like all the notes are relatively like close to each other, but it's all like almost a half a step flat.
Oh, gotcha.
So actually, when I was mixing it, I had to bring it up like almost half a step just to get it to kind of lock in with the guitar a little bit more. Yeah.
But it was worth it.
Yeah. All for that one little
You
part.
know what, man? That's how it is, dude. I think that's a guy thing. I don't know if you guys have ever. I have a coworker that always talks about his wife and her girl math. He's always like, dude, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, she'll buy this, and at the end of it, she's paying for somebody to come and get the damn thing. So it's costs way more anyways. Like, she's only gonna, you know what I mean? Like, he'll go, I think it was a treadmill or a, elliptical or machine or something. He's like, she bought it. This is what he said to me. He goes, yeah, we won one of those Ninja slushy machines, and I was like, dude, I've been looking because I've been brewing beer and mead and all this shit. And I'm like, I want one of those things. I've been looking at one of those things. He goes, I'll tell you what, give me a couple months and then I'll talk my wife into selling it to you. And I was like, are you serious? He's like, yeah, dude, it's just going to sit on our counter. Nobody's going to use it. I guarantee it.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. He said it happens all the time, but that's the same. That's how dudes do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we think we're going to start this new hobby. You know what I mean? I could do this really good. Check this out. Yeah, that's awesome. And then you're like, I could make money doing this. And then you're like, I want to buy a bunch of shit, and then it's never going to do anything with it, you know? Yeah. Maybe it's me. That's an ADHD type of thing.
It takes time on some of those things.
That is very ADHD.
Yeah, big time.
I got plenty of those.
Yeah. What projects that you start and never finish? Or?
Yeah. Or it was like, for me, one of them was like getting an iPad. Like, yeah, I'm going to, like, I like to draw when I was in high school and stuff. Get an iPad, get like the software and stuff. Do it for like a week. Forget about it because I realize I'm not that great at it and can't find the time to actually put into design stuff. And then
that's what it is, dude.
Now my wife uses it to play Roller Coaster Tycoon and drown people when they're being bad guests.
You know what my plan is for that one now is that I built one of those little stereos for myself and it's Bluetooth, so I'm just gonna bring that home and set it up so I could just scroll through my tunes while I'm sitting there. It's like,
there you go, find a use for it.
Fucking it. It's been sitting there for a year, dude. Year and a half at least, man. You know what I mean? It's so ridiculous when we do shit like that, you know? It really is ridiculous. Rockfest is the next show. How did you guys end up? Is your first time playing Rockfest?
Yeah.
How did you guys end up landing that deal? Was that a contact and hey, can we get on this deal? And
just emailed whoever was looking for band submissions or whatever, and
So you just send them some tunes and they say yes or no, and
pretty much just kind of give like a brief bio of the band and some music and
Now, have you guys played any large festivals like this?
No, this will be first one, and we're doing 2 sets.
Really?
Yeah. So the opening band on Saturday at the Boneyard stage. Yeah, we're doing like a 30-minute set. I think noon we start, and then there's a little break, and then we do another 45-minute set. So
nice.
Yeah,
that's badass.
It'll be awesome.
Oh yeah. I mean, Nuisance did that, and they had a great reception. I think the second part of it, or the first year that they were out there, they did. The people liked them so much that they were like, "Hey, come back and do another set." I don't think it was a 2-set thing at first. In the very beginning of it, I think that do they still do that the covers stage where they have cover bands in that?
I don't know. Actually,
I've never actually been to Rockfest. So.
Yeah, I haven't either. So
I seen Slayer and Megadeth out there, and it was pretty freaking fun.
Yeah.
It's different because The guys from White Crosses did it last year.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's such a weird setup because if you're playing the main stage, that's what they played was the main stage. And it's you know, it's all seats in the front. You know, or it's like a pit, and then there's seats right behind that, and it's such a weird. You know, you feel disconnected. Those lower the other smaller stages, you can feel the vibe in the room. You know what I'm saying? It's still covered, and it feels like a venue. You know, and it's just an open air venue. So it's fun. I seen Emergent there at the small stage, and they absolutely tore it up there. You know, but they were fairly well known at that time. I don't know. That's a pretty big deal. That's you guys pretty stoked for that one or what?
So stoked. Yeah. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah. And you guys are only going to go out there for the one day. You like just cause it's mayhem and it's so much fun though.
Well, and I mean, I've got other trips coming up. So trying to fit time off of work and all that in there.
And as much as I love Limp Bizkit, I just don't want to go out there the day before to go see them. And either figure out staying there for a day and then playing the show and coming back. It's too much for my brain to comprehend.
Right.
And I've seen Limp Bizkit enough that I don't need to.
Good show though. The good show. I seen them.
I
seen them early, man. They were fantastic. They were super fun to watch. I had a blast with those guys. They were really cool. I seen them fucking long time ago on that first album, first and second, I think. It's even at least 4 times, I think. Good show. Yeah. And I got to see Wes Borland's brother, him and his brother's band, that Big Dumb Face thing. That was fucking awesome too. Great show. That's really cool that you guys are going to do that. I actually want to pull that flyer up one more time. That is, you guys are playing with the Offspring, dude. That's a pretty cool thing to put
opening for the Offspring.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. You know what? And you're able to wander the grounds too, and really take in the whole experience too. That's pretty fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
I think it'll be. I kind of like that. Yeah, we're playing early, and then we can just kind of hang out the rest of the afternoon and just see some other awesome music and
shenanigans. There's lots and lots of shenanigans going on.
Oh yeah.
Make sure you hit the hill and go all the way around because it's pretty out of hand. Hopefully you guys will see some good weather out there. That's always when you get good weather, people are just whooping it up. You know, they've got all the the Jack Daniels tent and this that and that. I went the last time I went out there, I made like 300 edibles. And I had them in a cooler. I had like suckers. And so I the first guy I sold a sucker to, like I walked up to him, he had a big pot leaf shirt on, and his wife. And, I walk up and I said, "Hey, how's it going? You just advertising? Do you actually partake?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I partake, dude." And I did the whole fan like this, with all the suckers. I'm like, "You want a sucker?" And he was like, "Oh hell yeah, dude." It's so funny when the cops look at you and they have no idea what to think when you got a giant bag of candy. Good times, man. It's super fun out there.
Yeah.
You have well, let me see here. I want you to say this tune because I already screwed up. The Hunters of the Umbra. Of the Umbra.
Annulus aperta.
What does it mean? Something about the circle or something like some.
So the annulus. So the whole song is about like a solar eclipse, and the idea is there's like settlers moving out west in a wagon train or whatever, and there's this myth about this tribe of hunters that come out only during a solar eclipse.
Oh shit!
So that's
the time travelers, dude.
This is one of the weirder songs of it. Just kind of because I was struggling with like lyrics and writing, and I'm like, man, I don't know what this song is about. I'm trying to incorporate some like pioneer themes or something like that, and then we were kind of working on like demo vocals, and then I think Wilson, I don't know if you brought up the idea or
I think you had mentioned something about like darkness casting over or something. I was like, what if it was like something about an eclipse? And then we started looking into like the phases of the eclipse and maybe how we can like. Because this song is so like riff salad that it's different parts, and it's like, what if we somehow incorporate like maybe like the phases of an eclipse and like what they're called, and like incorporate that into whatever story of the song.
And then from there, like just having that seed of an idea, I was able to like, oh yeah, okay, I got lyrics for this now. I got a story.
Right.
And it all just kind of came together really well. So.
And you know what? There's something special in there that made me write down the holy fuck riff. That's what I wrote down. You know, when comedians are like people who you've got that brainstorm idea, right? That's all that came to mind. I'm writing questions. What am I going to talk to these guys about? Okay, they were just on here, touch base on this. Got to talk about the record. Got to talk about the show. All right. And then all of a sudden, it was just like it just hit me in the back of the head, like your mom walking by, like you didn't take out the garbage and shit, Smack! I went, whoa, what was that? I reversed it. It's like gung, 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 gung. Trust me, folks, you're gonna feel like you're slowly your horse is trotting through the trail right before it's about to kick ass down the trail. So just keep it's that stank face. You know what I mean? That you'll feel it. It definitely sneaks up on you too. So we're gonna take a listen to this the holy fuck riff. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back. And like that, I'm professional. That's how we do it. Just come in a little late. Nothing wrong with that. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Like I said, that holy fuck riff was just in there, man. It makes you, like I said, if you're a true pitmonger, you'll feel that when it kicks in right there. You just want to start stirring it up, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, the slow stomp. Then it starts letting loose, dude. That's when you fucking smack in the back of the horse. You're getting after him, dude. The posse's on its way, dude. That's it right there. You're trying to get away.
So that's the hi-ho silver riff.
Yeah, yeah, that's fantastic, dude. That's very, very cool, man. I wanted to ask you guys about song length. Like, is there a specific length of time that you feel, or is it like until that feeling is achieved? I've always been curious about that. For me, it was never like I can make lyrics extend as long as you want them to, musically. But when it comes to musicians writing cool shit, are there ideas that you're like, I can't stop until I get to this one fucking part? Like right there, if I didn't make it to the holy fuck riff, I'd have been like really bummed out.
Yeah, I don't know if we necessarily have any real thinking about song length.
No,
it's just
try to make something in a sense of maybe if we
right,
can cut this song into intro and full song, just for streaming metrics of nobody wants to listen to a 12-minute song all the time. So if we can chop it up into all right, here's the
who are those people?
I don't know.
Fuck them anyway.
I know. Right?
say Outlaw Territory and the Wild West, the intro track. That's all just one song.
Right.
That's a 7.5 or 7-minute song or something like that. But we made a point to at least cut that into an intro.
Yeah.
And have the song start just for the sake of it's a cool song. You don't necessarily need the intro to
make it
listen
rip,
to the whole song. And whatever, streaming wise, people might chew more on it. You might get more listens
get to the
if
point.
it's
if it kind of kicks into it right away or something like that. But
I think that's always cool too, because if you know what I mean, as you listen to certain albums, you know what I mean, you're like, okay, man, I'm waiting for these guys to drop an album. Then you listen to it and you're like, oh, that's badass all the way through. And then slowly you start to feel the weak parts of that. So intros and stuff, if you could just go click right to the fucking to the gusto, that's the way to do it. You know what I mean? That's a cool way
at
to
the same time, it's also great to write long songs. I love long songs that just go on a journey. We both love Between the Buried and Me, and their albums are basically just one long song.
Just an epic.
Yeah, which I mean we've done before, but this one was a little different. We didn't have quite as much bleeding into each other song by song. But
now was that just the material and how it was kind of being grabbed from the ether?
Because they just each felt very kind of siloed in a way, or standalone. Which is kind of where that lyric idea came from of, they've each they're just sort of this scene that's not really this bigger story arc or anything.
Right.
But I think we were still able to find some things that tied together.
I thought it was really cool. When you were working on the previous album, like you said earlier, that this tune just didn't feel like it fit with the rest of what you were doing at that particular time. It's got to happen a lot with bands. You know what I mean? You hear people and then they release, bigger bands even do that shit where they'll release albums with, these are the tracks that we felt wasn't, cutting room floor type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which we even had with this one. There's a couple songs that we were kind of playing through and does this fit? Do these fit together on a thing? No, it's a really cool thing, so we'll just sort of back burner it for now and pull it out for the next project.
Now, I suppose you guys have a lot of back burner stuff if you're recording your jams and I mean, if you're doing something cool on video and you can always go back and refer to stuff like that.
Oh yeah, find if we're stuck, I need some sort of starting riff to kind of build a song around. We can do that. I know Jared has, I think he's said I've already got the next album written.
Wow.
So I know he's got a ton of I know. I think he said last time we talked about it, he has 17 songs or something.
Dude, I gotta say though, man, it's so crazy to think, man. That I remember back in the day, it really seemed like there'd be one specific writer in bands. You know what I mean? Like the one main guy, and you were always tussling with that one dude. It's like having a single guitar player in the beginning, and then going, we want to fill the sound out, and you add another guitar player. Well, there's going to be some sort of, they may not mesh 100%,
Oh, sure.
And I've had experiences where like the tones are just a little off, and then they slowly, you get some guitar players like, oh, we got to go my way, you got to go my way, and then I love when they go, oh, we can still have both and just make it meld, and it makes it makes the whole picture something completely different. Again, the tonality where you're one guy's doing one specific. I hear that like old school Slayer type shit. You could tell who was doing the solo.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That type of shit. But again, you go into like the early thrash shit where they were doing double solos and they were going over each other like simultaneously.
Like harmonies.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Ridiculous shit, man. Just great stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, you guys now like riff vault. Riff vaults. You guys have to have idea. I mean, obviously, the other guy says he got 17 tunes. You guys have to have riff vaults, correct? I mean, like
probably. Honestly, I don't really write anything down anymore. Like the jam stuff that we put, it's just kind of that's like our warm up jam, just improvised whatever on the spot.
Right.
Yeah, it's almost like a library of like if we really want to write something like, oh, remember that jam this long ago, and then we can just kind of pull it up and find a part like, oh, what if we did something based off of that? Like we haven't really done that all that much. I think that's kind of how Relinquish from our second album became a song. But like it's always an option of having like jams that like maybe we remember weeks past. We're like, oh, we had this jam that was really cool. What if we did something with it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's amazing to me, man. Again, the technology. I mean, the shit that you're throwing at me right now. I love hearing that stuff because, dude, it just never was a thing when I was younger. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. I'm still blown away by the in-ear monitor shit. You know what I mean? And then I had guys in here that like they tried it. They're like, yeah, it's just not for me. No, I just didn't care for using it. I'm like, how could you not? You hear everything. And they're like, yeah, but it's no like sound outside of what you have in here.
Oh yeah.
Like you always see, you see people that'll pull them out and they'll be doing certain parts of their songs that they need that,
and that's kind of like, I've just got like some cheap in-ear monitors that don't like fully seal.
Yeah.
And I know you guys have like some, or you don't have custom molds. I know Jared has like custom molds that just totally seal out everything, and I'm like,
so anytime
I don't even want to go that far. I still want to like feel a little bit of the room interaction, but still having that to listen to click and like hear things very close.
Yeah.
And anytime we're like chatting in the practice space and it's just quiet and Jared's just kind of he's still got his ears in and he's just speaking louder than he probably thinks he needs to, just because he can't hear like the room and how loud he actually is. Like he's basically shouting when we're just like, yeah, dude.
I do think that's amazing, the technology and how people are implementing it. It's pretty cool, man, to be able to just have the ability to go back to a video that you were jamming like months ago, going, dude, I got that idea. Remember that idea? I don't remember it. And you just pull up YouTube and go, that one. Oh, hell yeah. Right, we could totally write something around that. That'd be amazing, dude.
It's kind of like, it's almost, I don't know, sometimes it can be like oversaturated. You have so many ideas. Yeah. And it's like, how do you even
sift through it?
Pick what you want to do.
Yeah. Now with the lyric writing on this one, now how does it change when you're going outside the norm of what you were doing previous? Like, I mean, like.
Well, yeah. So this one, this was quite a bit different than the other ones. Like the other albums we've done, I've basically just sat down, put Pirates of the Caribbean on for like inspiration and like just written just myself listening to the music or whatever.
Right.
This one, so I came across where the name comes from, Outlaw Territory. It's this series of graphic novels or like short kind of graphic novel things.
Yeah.
There's like 3 volumes. So that just kind of those stories were a big influence, but then also it was a lot more collaborative with like Wilson and Jared. working like in vocal recording sessions, even kind of working out like lyric writing while we were recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough one too, man. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. Which part of it was like I was just kind of struggling with, what sort of stories do I do, and what just not quite writer's block, but in a way writer's block with.
I think what makes it
lyrics.
easier, at least like for me helping out on like this kind of lyric writing, is I don't know, I'm not that like introspective of a person. So if these were like more personal songs that had like personal meanings and not like stories about anything, I would probably have a harder time like contributing to that, just because I'm like, I don't know, man.
I ain't feeling that.
I just,
yeah.
But like these, where it's like you have kind of your genre or your tropes or whatever of like what the song may be based around, that you can kind of go like, oh yeah, let's dive into this, and like, what if we incorporate this thing, like, and you can just kind of go down a rabbit hole of that and like adding stuff into it.
Yeah.
Like
you should have used Woody right before the breakdown on it. There's a snake in my boot. Just fucking blasting that.
I don't think Disney would have liked that.
No.
But no, but like
side note, that's what so we didn't quite go like full costumes for the shows.
Yeah.
We were like, oh yeah, we got some hats and like some more Western shirts, but Jared ordered a Woody costume and wore that at the release show.
Nice.
Just super cheesy.
That's awesome.
Hilarious.
He should have put Timmy on the bottom of his shoe and shit.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious. That's great, man. It's
Anyway.
good to keep a sense of humor in the whole thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Makes it fun, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So was there any shenanigans when you guys went out to Fargo or anything like that? Was there any kind of road shenanigans? Anything?
No.
It's a pretty boring trip.
Yeah, we're a pretty tame
That's true.
tame travel group.
But that usually means that there's something weird that comes up. You know what I mean? Something you see at a rest stop that doesn't quite make sense, and you're like, "How did that happen? What's going on?" You know what I mean? And
honestly,
nothing
I don't
good.
think,
Nothing noteworthy.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it was like, we got there early, loaded in early because we were there, and
Got
it was
food.
fine.
Like,
we got food.
Pretty
It was
run of
great.
the mill. Wow.
Have you now? Is that a pretty good club? I've never been to the aquarium.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's on the second floor above Dempsey's, just kind of Irish bar.
Okay.
Which they have. Yeah, we got pizza there and like house-made pretzels. Absolutely delicious.
What would you compare, like, venue size? What like in the Twin Cities? What would you compare that venue to, as far as size wise?
I think it's kind of like a Studio B.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say Studio
Pretty
B.
open floor plan.
Yeah,
there?
just kind of open, sort of standard, like city bar size, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think on the lower level there was some like folk band or something playing after our show. I don't know if it was like Irish folk or
Something like that. Yeah.
So, yeah.
There was something going on.
it was interesting. It's
Good drinking music to go down there and have a few.
Yeah, it's a
cocktails.
cool place because I mean you got the show on the second level with stairs to load up, which sucked. No elevator.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Is there platforms when you? Is it like that, or is it just straight up and down?
There's
or?
like one landing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like the annex and fucking lacrosse? The crazy stairs and the platform and the crazy stairs.
Yeah. I've had to load in there.
That is
once
a nightmare.
Yeah, that was tough.
I watched a chick fall down them stairs, carrying her boyfriend's guitar. She did huge heels, and I'm just going, she's gonna fall. She's gonna fall. One guitar went down. She went to go reach for it, and she just slid with the guitar all the way down, man. And I was just like, oh,
That's rough.
God, that's got hurt. Got hurt bad. In a skirt too, dude.
The show that I played there was a band that like had their amp heads in like one of those big like road cases. I think might have had like both of their amp heads in there, or even their caps and stuff, and they'd fucking somehow lugged that thing up those stairs.
Those things are not light.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Oh, those things are not light. That would suck, dude. That would suck.
I'm glad I've never played here.
Yeah.
It's a great club, though.
Is it still?
I don't know. I know
active?
they were in jeopardy of closing at one time.
Because I think
know that.
it's actually like a city-owned thing, so it's actually like kind of what
kind of like the garage.
The garage.
Yeah,
is.
it's a dry spot too, right? There's no alcohol in the place,
Yeah.
right?
Good soda though. I'm a soda drinker, so
it's a
appreciate
pretty
that.
sweet spot. It doesn't have a couple rooms in it. Does it have like? Or is it just one stage in that one room? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've been there.
There's like a side room I remember, like where all the merch goes, but I don't know if there's another like stage room or anything.
Did they ever fix that fire escape? Was
that I don't know.
There's a fire escape there, dude, that is sketchy. Like the whole floors are all wooden, you know what I'm saying? And one of our guys went outside to smoke right on the fire escape, and he's like, "No, dude, do not go out there. The whole thing is coming off the wall. Like the whole thing is shaking and shit. Like real safe." So if it's city owned, man,
you'll get out of there quick.
It's been a long, right?
Yeah.
Just fucking. Yeah, that's right. How many tunes do you have on this particular album?
So this is technically 4, but we've got like 6 tracks because there's like an intro track and an outro track, and
nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Short and sweet.
Now how are you guys? Are you still going to push more on this particular one? Are you starting to write right away again, or how is it? How's it going? You're going to do Rockfest and then kind of.
Well, yeah. So I know Jared's changing his job, so we're kind of figuring out what our actual schedule and like what kind of shows we'll be able to fit in.
Yeah, that's always rough to do.
Yeah. So we're doing that. I don't think we necessarily have talked about like, what do we want to do for our next album, or aside from Space Pirates. But
there'll be some downtime for us, at least like playing live shows. But I think we'll still be like promoting at least like maybe our cowboy stuff, and then maybe in the shadows we'll be writing more stuff, or like working
in the
on
shadows.
Yeah, that's one of our songs.
That is one of our songs.
or working on like existing song ideas and fleshing those out a little bit.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if people like this enough, maybe we'll do a part 2.
Maybe.
It's rad. I really dig these tunes that I've heard there. It's fucking really cool, man. You guys did some really good stuff.
I've been having some ideas for some space stuff.
Oh, see?
Different styles of things, like going into this like genre, like EP or album thing. Like I'm like, okay, what if we did this?
So
like
Stargate, dude, what's going on?
We could have a song that's like this in the style of this, and this. Like I got ideas. I just suck at fleshing them out.
Dude, an epic, Odyssey in space is always really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The sounds of space.
We've always joked about pirates in space.
Well, yeah, Space Pirates I've been bringing up for years, and the other guys have been like, I don't know.
I mean, it's perfect for a gent song, Space Pirates.
Yes.
Dude, that's awesome. I love it. I love the idea, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why do the same shit all the time? Everybody wants to be the hardest guy with the leather jacket or the cut-off sleeves. It's like, dude, come on. Make some good music and throw down. Who cares? Have a smile on your face with a daisy on your head or something. I don't know. It's all about having fun, man.
Really, the cowboy stuff was just an excuse for me to try and fit in horse sound effects wherever I can, because it's the silliest thing to me.
Yeah,
that's true.
Before a breakdown, you just hear a big horse whinny and just... it's time to go.
My favorite would have been just the.
I got that in Ride Hard.
That's awesome.
Like during the verse, there's some.
Yeah, dude, what is that called? That's what I want to know, because whatever that is,
a whinny.
No, that's
the
whinny.
But I think it the sound effects library that I searched through, I think just called it like horse snorting or something like that. Yeah.
It was always fascinating to me as a kid, too, because I was around horses a lot when I was a kid. But that was my favorite thing. They'd just be like, he's pissed off at you, man. He don't like you. You didn't give him enough hay. That's it, man. Love it. That's ridiculous. You know what I mean? I love it. High Stakes Saloon. Tell me what's that one all about? This one's the longest one you sent me. This one's like 7 minutes or something, right? Or
so this one I think we did include the ending outro thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of does like a reprise of some other stuff and then a little like spoken word thing to end off the album. Because it's kind of a weird, if you were just listening to that, it would be like a hard, abrupt ending, which wouldn't make sense. But yeah, it's about basically a dude who goes in to cheat at cards in a saloon and gets caught with an ace up his sleeve, and
we all know how that goes, dude.
Yeah.
We all know how that goes. You've seen enough westerns to know how that goes, you know?
Oh yeah. And I always think of like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure when they do the go after Billy the Kid.
Oh yeah,
that one's a huge inspiration for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
That's amazing. Now let me see here. Now you said there was some shenanigans in there, because again I heard some piano, I heard some guitar. Like, how did you guys because it sounds like it's so sped up that I couldn't catch it almost. I was just like, wait, that's it again, it was like a fucking bug flying by when I was listening to it. It's like, that's what the fuck was that? You know what I mean? Like,
there's literally like cartoon sound effects and stuff going on in this song. Like, there's so much stuff going on.
Well, because we were messing with the tempo for that.
Yeah, there's a part where the tempo literally just goes up and down, up and down.
Measure
by
to measure.
Measure to measure.
Really?
Like up 5 BPM, down 10, up 3. It's
what was the point of that? Was it just to
make it more chaotic and just kind of like add this?
Yeah, I guess my original idea when I heard it, it had like this kind of ragtime piano break going on, and then it just kind of ramps up into craziness. And I think my one idea was it was like someone falling down the stairs in like slow motion. So we were just kind of like, how do we get that like disjointed kind of feeling?
Yeah, because I think that was something we were trying to like convey to Jared to be like,
because he hated all the tempo changes. Because he was doing like this weird like Tom groove thing, and then having to
it was more like you were asking him to be more loose with it.
Yes.
But he's so like on the dot with it. Yeah. That I took part of it and just been like, all right, we're just going up and down in tempo, and you're gonna follow the click.
Dude, that you say that honestly, just that you say that about him. In the first song that we played, the Outlaw Territory, when he's doing his blast in that part, it's very particular how he's blasting. And that's why when you say that and you go, he didn't like that. I could tell that he wouldn't like that from that first tune. That's crazy, dude.
He's on the beat always. So we got to make the beat conform around him if we want a little
it to be loose. Yeah.
Wow, that had to throw him off pretty fucking good. Was he just like,
he was cranky about it for first little bit, but I think he got used to it.
Now, as he was listening to it and the flow, and you were trying to accomplish like, so in that process where you like, no, dude, this is what I'm trying to achieve, and he's just going
pretty much. Well, and I know part of it was just like the actual writing of the part and like what he was playing. It was kind of tough and like went through a few different changes. So then like once he kind of figured that out, then doing the tempo change on top of that, I think it was a little easier. But
I know how that goes, dude. Like, have you ever had somebody do a cameo with you, or somebody like come and do a part of your album, and you know exactly how it's supposed to flow, and you go, okay, this is how I want it to go, and you do it for them, and then they come in and they're like, not even close, and it's like, this is how I feel it, and you stop and you listen to it, and you're like, what you're feeling is not what goes in this. I've had a guy in the studio, a very good friend of mine at the time, and it was a very easy part, very along the groove, and he was trying to mix in too much. It was like death metal, black metal, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, staying on the beat of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just, that's what I could imagine being like, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to explain to them, and they're like, but it don't feel right, man. You know what I mean? This don't feel right to me. So that would be really, really challenging to have to explain that to a fucking drummer who, like, you know what I mean? That's when you guys learn your instruments, man. That's what you got. Fucking metronome shit. Oh my God. I've played with cats who refuse to do metronomes. You know what I mean? And then I've listened to, I think it's Geezer Butler's bio, and he was talking about time signatures and certain things in the way Bill Ward played and how he was very jazzy, and that not that he refused it, but he liked to have more feel, more swing to the groove of it, and to be able to control, because there's a lot of things like they're doing something different on the riff, and he's you know, I mean, fuck, Bill Ward was still doing blast beats anyway back then, dude. You know what I mean? But high stakes saloon. This album is Outlaw Territory. How can they get a hold of it? It's on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah, it's all digital, all streaming. We haven't done a physical, but I don't know. I think we will at least do a CD or something, but that'll be down the line a little bit. But yeah, right now it's all digital.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just easy peasy consumption. So on all streaming platforms, Facebook, you guys are on Facebook. I do have that in the description as well. YouTube. Now, you guys had a bunch of videos before, and I was only able to find one for this album, or this EP so far, right?
Yes.
You guys planning on doing some more?
Yes. Actually, I just got video footage from the release show from Lane Peterson. Shout out Lane. That I'm gonna kind of edit together, do a couple versions of a couple of the songs.
What kind of software do you use for editing?
I'm using DaVinci Resolve.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that pretty? Is that a free software?
So they have a free version.
Yeah.
And then you can upgrade to the studio, which just has like some extra like plugins and effects and
but
stuff.
But it has you can literally.
Yeah, the free version is phenomenal.
you can swap cameras and do all kinds of crazy shit with that, right? Like you can edit all kinds of different shit. If you've got multiple cameras that run in sync with one of these deals, the A10 minis or whatever. I've heard all kinds of great things for it. I have yet to like get my hands on it and mess with it.
Yeah, I used Final Cut for years and years, and then made the switch to DaVinci, and I'm like, I like it.
What made you switch? The price? Were you renting from Adobe like I do with fucking Photoshop?
I think I had it through a previous job.
Yeah.
The full like Final Cut, and then like that finally got cut off, changed jobs and all that. So more so out of necessity.
Yeah.
Doing that. And I think I tried the free version just to do I do this or do Adobe?
Yeah.
And I like this. So I've got the studio, and luckily it's not a subscription, it's just a one-time.
Yeah. Now are
which
you
most places are not doing.
Is it intuitive when you're moving from Final Cut?
Well, yeah, so you can set like the keyboard shortcuts to be like a Final Cut kind of
nice
layout.
That's fucking genius right there. That's the way to do it.
And then you can still like customize off of that, so you can kind of tweak things as you use it.
Now I know you said you used Reaper when you guys do your live stuff.
Yeah.
Now when you guys are at home recording, is it Pro Tools, Logic? What do you?
Yeah, that's Pro Tools for me. I mean, I pay the subscription at this point just to. Even though I don't even I hardly update it, just because I get it to a point where it's working and everything works the way I want it. I'm like, cool, dude, let's just keep it at that.
You can't, dude. How frustrating it is, because you know what I mean.
You upgrade one thing and then 10 other things break. And
everything else is like, oh yeah, by the way, you need a patch for that. You need a patch for this. By the way, they just updated that. That doesn't work with this. Like there's at least 2 apps that I have on this computer that I basically just built. But it's still Windows 10. The apps that I'm using aren't integrated to Windows 11 yet. Which
like my MacBook operating system is like 3 years behind. Pro Tools is like a year or 2 behind.
But it still works though, right?
It works.
I finally upgraded my iPhone 8 this week.
What is that one, a 16 or
17?
Yeah.
But I had an 8 for years, and now like apps are starting to not work because I can't update the OS on it.
That's crazy, dude. Yes, we are live now, Leslie. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. We're at the tail end, but you can always rewatch it if you want. We're hanging out, chatting, catching up, and we're just talking about the recording stuff that they're using and everything. Yeah, dude. With this particular software, you know what I mean. There's just constant updates and constant, trying to figure out what works with what. It's silliness, man. That is another thing with technology where you're just like, Jesus, dude, what is going on here? Again, with the 3D printer, they I don't know if you guys have paid attention to any of that stuff, but the unmarked firearms that people are able to print, like.
I've heard a little bit about
that. So
yeah,
basically on all of the different sites that you can find patterns for, basically is what it is. You can go in any CAD program and measure every single. If you needed a part for something, you can measure with a micrometer and get the exact specs of everything. Print it up, a proof out, put it on your thing, make your measurements, 3D print it the way you want it again. Now think about that when it comes to firearms, So that's the thing. Like now they want you to update it. Now the government's like trying to get companies to keep that ability, lock it all down. And now there's people are now shuffling the files and pulling them off sites because the government wants it. And there should be a safety net somehow in there. But man, it's so crazy to me when you think about all that stuff. But dude,
I was just looking at like. Unrelated, but like laser scanners for doing like 3D modeling. So
they're so ridiculously expensive right now for
I didn't see any like quote, but I was looking at this one website of this company that has like these handheld like 2 kind of laser eyes, and you just can like scan something like that and then bring it fully into
it's insane,
crazy.
And now they've got those the liquid ones, where they're just they put the thing in there and it basically just builds itself up. They pull it out and it's fucking ready to rock. It's insane the stuff that they're able to do. When I bought that thing, I couldn't even imagine. I was just like, wow, dude. I've got a whole table of knickknacks, But good stuff. Let me see here. High Stakes Saloon.
That song.
More info. What else? Is there anything else that you guys want to throw out there as far as info? You guys are playing. I'm going to throw this one up here one more time. The Rock Fest that you guys are playing on the Saturday, July 18th at the Rock Fest, and you guys are doing 2 sets. You said you're doing an early one and then a kind of a.
Yeah, they're like right next to each other, but we just have a break in between. But yeah, it's a 30-minute set at, I think, noon it starts. Then we have like a 15, 20-minute break and then another 45 set. Yeah. I guess other shout-outs for distribution, we've switched over to Arson Theory. So
what is that all about?
It's a...
online deal?
Yeah, online distribution. They also are a record label, kind of very creator-focused.
Nice.
Yeah.
So is it like Big Cartel or something where you can have your stuff?
Like DistroKid or CD Baby where you're doing your distro,
Nice. That's fucking awesome, dude. Gotta love that. I like hearing new things like that where you're able to just integrate all your stuff into their platform, huh?
Yeah, and they've been good to work with, and they have a lot of good features, so
Awesome, dude. Good. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing all this stuff, man. I really dig this stuff, dude. I'm stoked for more of it. If there's a part 2 or whatever there is, man, to come.
We'll see.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's awesome. Keep me in the loop, man. Whenever you guys release and you got more stuff coming, man, keep me in the loop. Come talk to me. Talk some shit. Bring the drummer this time. Tell me he's got to come.
Yeah. Stop scheduling family events.
Yeah. How dare you do family events on whatever this is.
Friday night.
Friday night. There it is. Thank you again, folks, for tuning in. Appreciate it very much. If you made it this far, please do me a favor, like and subscribe to the podcast. We've got some fancy guests coming up here. 4th of July, I believe I'm off. Next week, I have Ghost Made Cellophane back in the house. I believe those guys are still looking for a drummer, which is pretty sad because they're a pretty cool band. They're just different. You know what I mean? They got that Deftones vibe, kind of heavy. I don't know. They're heavy. I dig them. A lot. Very moody. So yeah, we're gonna listen to some high stakes saloon. I know I've said it like 800 times and we haven't done it.
It's coming. It's coming.
It is coming. It's gonna happen. I guarantee it. But thank you guys for coming in and doing it again.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I really like the new material.
Also shout out to Jared's brother Daniel who played the piano on this. Yeah.
Awesome.
Can't forget that.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your efforts. Fantastic. All right, man. You all have a good night. Peace out.
Grim had 2 pairs. Charlie Smith was holding a diamond flush, and Mad Bill Forrester had 3 aces, which left Zane with his aces full of 8s in quite the predicament. Turns out that 5th piece was not going to be so lucky this time.
That's the way it goes for an outlaw. Longing to break away from the structure of civility, loose of the bonds of law and order, destined to